Lilu, it's not Halloween anymore. Why are you wearing that? The things you'll do for cheap entertainment, Lilu. Donald Duck? Really, Lilu? Really? Come on, get that off. Let's do a movie review. Let's get serious. Buckle up. Let's talk The Legend of Maula Jatt. The Legend of Maula Jatt is already making a name for itself by not only being the most expensive Pakistan film ever made, but also the highest grossing Pakistan film ever made. Lilu, now that's something. The international film scene has never been huge in the US. You'd have to seek them out in more art house type of theaters, definitely not the mainstream ones. It wasn't until Parasite, I would say, that we have started to see them break the mainstream into mainstream theaters. And I was at the theater recently, looked up at the billboard, I was like, what is this movie? I don't know what this movie is. And thanks to likes of movies like RRR earlier this year, an Indian-made film, I have a new thirst to see what else the world has to offer. And so I was like, I don't think I've seen a Pakistan film, so let's start. I looked it up, said it was breaking box office records, did not see the trailer, went in completely fresh, and here I was, going in, taking a risk. This is a long run time for the movie, and let's see if my gamble paid off. I was not prepared for such an enthralling, epic journey that had me smiling almost the entire time. I understand that this is a remake, but not understanding, the history or the cultural influences. My take on this movie is strictly the film language and for entertainment value. The story is a simple story, one of revenge and the consequences of those who seek it. More importantly, the story is a story of good versus evil, Lilu! Lilu, that was your cue. Cue, Lilu! Lilu! Oh, you're leaving me out to dry. This film reminds me in a lot of ways of Star Wars: A New Hope. In this movie, you have Luke Skywalker. He is a hero. He is the true archetype of what a hero is. Darth Vader, he's all in black. He is the villain. And these people. This story. The archetype of the hero and the villain. This good versus evil is a timeless tale. And this is what makes this movie so accessible. This basic structure, along with the sweeping landscapes and the pretty awesome fight sequences, along with amazing performances, all around very creative and fantastic art design, production design. The cinematography is very inventive and interesting. All of this combined make this film feel very much theatrical. It's very theatrical. What I mean is you feel these grandiose characters. They can only be contained by the massive silver screen. Speaking of theatrics, there's one moment where one character starts to sing, and this is continued by other characters in the story. This is all building up. And, is this realistic? Would this happen in the real world? No. But it's very theatrical. Just like a great musical, building up for the climax. It heightens the drama. It heightens the excitement. And you can barely stand waiting for this big battle that is about to happen. And it reminds me of old school Hollywood filmmaking, actually. There's a little bit of pure innocence in, this basic structure. And I don't know. It's like I said, it just put a huge smile on my face, and it made me have fun. And that is what a lot of Hollywood movies forget to have today, is fun. Sure, big special effects, big gigantic actors in movies. Yes, that's all great. But sometimes they forget during all this, garbled special effects and action that there's real characters and to care about what is happening. And this movie definitely does have some special effects, but it does not overshadow the acting and the characters and the sweeping epicness that is a film. This is something you should see on the big screen. Speaking of characters, let's talk one of my favorite villains in this movie, Nori Not. This guy lives by a very strict code, and that code basically is he wants a worthy adversary, like me and Lilu. Lilu? Lilu? Why are you not coming on cue, Lilu? We were a team! We were a team!
You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
Anyways, yeah, Nori Not, he is just fantastic. He's just so... Oh, now you pop up. Oh, now you pop up now, huh? Okay, I see how it is. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, Lilu. You see what you did to this review? You have single-handedly destroyed this review. But yes, as I was saying, Nori Not, he just wants a good fight. And that is exactly what the audience wants too. So, it works out both ways. And our protagonist, this guy is Gladiator meets Jason Momoa. I mean, the ladies will like this guy, scars and all. But he's also a quiet badass, but not afraid to shed a tear. He still loves his adopted mother, and he will kick your ass. The action sequences are fun, but man, they can be violent. And I want to say they're gratuitous in any way, but it just adds to the fun. It's brutal, and I wasn't expecting that, but I did enjoy the way it all played out. This was a movie that I went into at 10 p.m. I don't know why I was at the movie theater, because I was already exhausted. I didn't know if I wanted to read an entire movie because I don't know the language. And here I was, just captivated. I wasn't, I didn't look away until the intermission, which there was an intermission. Intermissions are great. You get a bathroom break. You get to discuss the movie, like, the first act, which, lends itself once again to the theatrics of it all. But it was very unexpected. It gave me a little boost of energy for films again. One of my favorite movies of the year, and an absolute green light to watch this movie. Go check it out. Try to go find it. Specifically, if you can find it in the movie theater. This movie is a theater movie experience. I think you'll have a lot of fun if you watch it. That is the word I keep on using here is fun, so I might as well keep on saying it. But go check it out. Don't let subtitles scare you. International film has so much to offer. It is not just things that are happening in the U.S., folks. Unbelievable, huh? That good movies can be made elsewhere? Yes. It is so awesome to finally be able to see movies like this in the big screen. And I'm happy that this trend continues. And I hope it keeps on coming, because I want to see more of what the world has to offer. I'm just a fan of a good movie. I don't care who's making it or where it's coming from. I just want good content. Give it to me. I'll watch it. And she'll, I don't know, participate, possibly. I could use a little closed caption to understand you. You are an enigma wrapped into a jigsaw puzzle. Unbelievable. Holy